Ghosts reportedly haunt the White House in the USA. The White House, the official residence and office of the President of the United States, is located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C. It is also well known for a lengthy history of eerie apparitions and inexplicable phenomena. Over the years, a number of presidents, first families, employees, and guests have claimed odd happenings, which has led to the White House's reputation as one of the most haunted places in America. The survival of these stories adds an intriguing dimension to the illustrious history of the White House, even though some of them may be written off as the product of exaggerated tales or hyperactive imaginations. Abraham Lincoln's ghost is arguably the most well-known White House apparition. Rumors circulate that Lincoln, revered for his leadership in the Civil War and his terrible death in 1865, haunts the building. Several first ladies, presidents, and visitors have attested to having seen or felt his presence, especially in the Lincoln bedroom and the Yellow Oval Room. One of the most well-known sightings is Winston Churchill, who reportedly saw Lincoln's ghost while staying at the White House during World War II. Others, such as Queen Wilhelmina of the Netherlands and First Lady Grace Coolidge, have claimed to have seen Lincoln. People often see the ghost of Abigail Adams, the wife of President John Adams. People frequently perceive or see her in the East Room where she used to hang laundry. Witnesses claim to have seen a brief glimpse of a woman disappearing into thin air while wearing a dress from the colonial era. Both guests and staff have mentioned seeing a ghostly person carrying laundry and smelling soapy, moist garments. President James Madison's wife, Dolly Madison, is rumored to haunt the Rose Garden. Legend has it that when the garden was being redesigned during the Wilson administration, Dolly's ghost appeared and prevented the changes. The gardeners reportedly became so terrified that they abandoned their work. People claim that the spirit of 7th President Andrew Jackson haunts the Rose Room. Both staff and visitors have reported loud laughter and the sound of stomping boots. Mary Todd Lincoln, who is particularly interested in spiritualism, claimed to have heard Jackson swearing. President Harry S. Truman and his spouse Bess Truman both asserted that they had witnessed peculiar incidents in the Rose Room, such as hearing Jackson curse and tapping on the bedroom door. Anna Surratt, the daughter of Mary Surratt, who was executed for her role in the assassination of Abraham Lincoln, has been reported to knock on the door of the White House, pleading for her mother's release. Rumor has it that President William Henry Harrison, who died just 32 days into his term in office, haunts the White House attic. David Burns, the original owner of the land where the White House stands, is another phantom figure. People claim to hear him declare, "I'm Mr. Burns," particularly in the Yellow Oval Room, in a voice that doesn't belong to him. Burns reportedly cursed the government for taking his land, and his ghost has been seen wandering the grounds, sometimes in the company of his faithful dog. During the War of 1812, British soldiers lit a fire that destroyed the White House. There have been reports of sightings of a ghostly British soldier around the White House, including the Lincoln bedroom fireplace. Some believe that the imprisoned ghost of this soldier is reliving the fire behind the walls. The tale of the demon cat, a phantom cat thought to materialize before major events or national disasters, is among the stranger ones. The sighting of the cat predicted both the 1929 stock market crisis and the Lincoln assassination. Some accounts claim they have spotted the cat in the basement or passageways of the Capitol building, while others claim they have also seen it in the White House. It's described as an ordinary cat that, when approached, expands to a frighteningly large size. The White House has been the subject of multiple accounts of inexplicable noises, cold spots, and other spooky happenings in addition to particular ghost sightings. Events such as doors opening and closing on their own, footsteps resonating in deserted hallways, and mysterious object movements enhance the building's eerie reputation. Because of its historical significance and the numerous important events that have occurred inside its walls, people frequently regard the White House as a top site for paranormal activity. The White House's eerie reputation stems from the killing of Abraham Lincoln, as well as the passing of numerous previous presidents and members of the first family there. Significant national emergencies such as wars and political unrest have occurred against the backdrop of the White House. There's a chance that some emotional energy from these intense experiences will linger. The White House has been occupied since 1800. This extended period of time spent by powerful, if occasionally unstable, people may be a factor in paranormal activity. Some paranormal theories suggest that the building's extensive repairs and changes over the years may have disturbed any lingering spirits. The choices made in the White House frequently have a significant impact on millions of people. Any supernatural presence can become more intense due to the emotional impact of these choices. The mansion may contribute to the eerie mood by revealing details about the personal lives of presidents and their families, including traumas and losses. The White House is a powerful cultural icon of American strength and heritage. People may report more hauntings as a result of projecting their feelings and imaginations onto the structure. The accumulation of ghost stories and legends over time sustains the belief in hauntings and encourages an increase in paranormal encounter reports. Some people believe that powerful feelings and important events leave an imprint on the surroundings, causing residual hauntings, where the past comes back to haunt you like a tape recorder. Some speculate that individuals who had close ties to the White House throughout their lifetimes may continue to exist in the afterlife. The White House is one of America's most fascinating haunted places because of the elements that come together to create an atmosphere conducive to ghost stories and paranormal encounters. Ghosts and haunting legends fuse the paranormal with history, making the White House even more mysterious. Whether one believes in ghosts or not, these stories about one of the country's most famous structures never fail to pique people's curiosity and add to the rich fabric of American legend.